Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Manor Road Studio, home of the Alive podcast. I'm Dale, the amazing dreamer. Always got my Hope Rock with me. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they shared a little story with me that I thought would be very worthwhile to pass along. It goes like this. There's a little boy, the teacher gave him an assignment and said, I want you to go home tonight and write down what you want to be when you grow up. Next day, the little boy turns in his homework, and the teacher read it, and it just said, happy. So the teacher kind of chastised the little boy, said, I guess you didn't understand the assignment that I gave you yesterday. Several years later, that moment came back to that little boy, which would be now a man. And he thought, the teacher didn't understand life. And I share that with you like I do quite often to tell you this. Happiness truly is a choice. Sometimes we just have to take a break from all the noise, the confusion, and the static that surround us and just be happy. Bad moments are going to happen. And I used to always say that, we all have bad moments, but it's a choice to have a bad day. I'll still go along with that. Especially if a bad 5 minutes, you chose to milk it all day long. Now, in that case, it was your choice to have a bad day. But there are circumstances that lend themselves to a bad day. But let's don't confuse that or allow that to ignite something in us that makes us believe that we have a bad life. Because we don't. I constantly share my story everywhere I go about what has happened to me since cancer. Most of you already know it, so I won't dwell on it again on this particular podcast. But I could have laid down and just chose to stay in bed or mope for the rest of my life. And if I'd have chose that, the life would have probably been short. But I chose something else. I chose to live until the day I die. Heartaches are going to happen. Loss is going to happen. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to make bad choices. But every bit of that is temporary. We truly do choose to make bad moments, bad decisions permanent. We don't have to be prisoners to our past. We can be products that give us the sedgeway to make a wonderful future. God created you as His greatest miracle. It's sad that some people don't believe that, and you may be one of them, but I'm hoping, just hoping, that you'll start looking in the mirror and go, there really is something to me. Yes, there really is. And it's up to you to find it. It's also, let's take this a step further. It's also up to you to accentuate the positives in others. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in the hot topics of the day that divide. Find ways to bridge and unite. It makes life much happier, which is kind of the way this podcast started. So I'm depending on you today to make positive decisions in your life, to do what it takes to go down the road to happiness. It can be done. Now, on to another topic. Most of you know now that Chris and I do a lot of thrifting, and we're doing it for several different reasons. Obviously, one is to make a little extra income since I can't physically work anymore. But second is the most important. We found a deep passion for addiction recovery, self-esteem recovery, and things like that. So we go to thrift houses that support all of those entities, but also we're looking to give back, to make a difference. Because when we went to Path of Grace a couple of weeks back in Destin, when we went to Hope Haven, or the Haven House a couple of weeks ago in Destin, and then the Women of Hope House here in Jackson, Tennessee, our hometown, just what they've done with the employees, giving them a leg up on life, a second chance. The least I can do is find a way to support that. Now, as you know, I'm a thrifter, so I'm going to give you the punchline here. The Amazing Dreamer is my eBay store. I'll try to link it to this. Also, we have Manor Road Studio eBay store. I'll try to link to this. Would love for you to subscribe to our pages. Most of all, I'd love for you to subscribe to this page here. This isn't an advertisement for eBay. It's just a reach out to make someone else a difference in their life, to give you an opportunity to be happy. And I'll always, always, always be doing these positive podcasts because I love them so much. Because you know the old saying is, what goes in is going to be what comes out. So I have basically secluded myself to most of the negatives in life. This is hard to believe, I know, but I don't watch television. I don't read the news. And I'm happy. You know, I had so many people go, oh, but Dale, if you only knew what was going on in the world. Okay, I don't. And I'm a lot happier than you are. So give it a try. You might like it. All right, we're going to conclude right there. I'm Dale, the Amazing Dreamer. I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button on the bottom here and hit the thumbs up if you would. Subscribe to us, love us, like us. Follow me on Facebook, Dale Childress, and share content with me. Share your thoughts with me. Give me some ideas to talk about. Let me know some of your struggles and what we can do to help you. And until tomorrow or the next day, I will see you soon.